Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome back to Upper St. Clair High School, home of the Panthers. It's girls basketball night. It's Friday night, December 15th, and my name is Kevin McGahey. My videographer is Jared Fink, and tonight we'll bring you the home-standing Upper St. Clair Panthers against a team that's come quite a distance for this. This is the Central Mountain High School Wildcats from Lock Haven, Pennsylvania, way up by Williamsport. They've come a long way, a 4-hour-plus bus ride already today, and one tonight after the game. They're not staying in town after this, so this proves to be pretty interesting. Central Mountain comes in here with a 2-3 record, and the Lady Panthers, of course, have started off with a bang here with a 4-0 record heading into this game. The Lady Wildcats are a Quad A team hailing from Lock Haven, and they come in here pretty tall too. They start. They actually have They're starting 4 juniors and a senior. The starting lineups will look like this: 00, the junior, is Sandy Stevenson. Number 21, the senior, Abby Lawless. Number 25, junior Mallory Moore. Number 40, junior Emily Williams, and another junior, number 44, Courtney Walsh. For the Upper St. Clair Panthers, the lineup is the same they've had in every game so far this year. Emily Muller, the sophomore center, number 21, controls the tap for the Panthers. And you'll be familiar with these names and numbers already. That's junior Megan McLean with the ball right now, way out high. Christy Gaber there on the right side, senior guard, number 12. There's senior guard Alex Jaffe, number 3, and there's junior Alex Gensler rounds out the starting lineup for the Panthers. We just got underway, only 20 seconds gone of the game. Good ball work by the Panthers, and Alex Gensler on the assist finds sophomore Emily Muller under the basket with a layup from the right side, and the Panthers draw first blood at 2-0. Lady Wildcats now with the ball. Emily Williams, that's stolen by senior Alex Jaffe. She came up with it, and yes, she double dribbled. She put it down once, grabbed it, put it down again. She just needed to pass it over to Emily Muller that time, but the turnover takes the ball back to the Wildcats under their own basket. 00 is this junior Sandy Stevenson with the inbound. Goes right through the hands of Courtney Walsh. Megan McLean comes up with it, but there's Sandy Stevenson picking up the loose ball again, and the Lady Wildcats stay with it on their end. Panthers play their usual man-to-man defense. They play it all game, every game, with one exception. The last game when they were up by 30 points, they went to a zone. Layup attempt that time by number 25, the junior Mallory Moore, comes off short. Rebound to the Panthers, and Megan McLean brings the ball across the timeline down. Load it. Alex Gensler now. Emily Muller looking for some help and some cutters. Lady Wildcats also with a man-to-man defense. Emily Muller again. The same combination. The assist from Alex Gensler and sophomore Emily Muller with a bucket. And Emily Muller has all 4 points in the game. It's a 4-0 Panther lead. Minute and a half gone, first quarter. Sandy Stevenson across the timeline into the Megan McLean defense. Back out now to number 25 is Mallory Moore. Number 40, Emily Williams. Left-handed dribble back to the left-hand side. Looking for a cutter against, found one. That time Sandy Stevenson had the ball a minute, lost it on our way up to the basket. The Panthers come away with the turnover, and there's Emily Muller way out high. Christy Gaber, the long-range shooter, didn't take one that time, but Megan McLean does. A three-point attempt and rattles that one home. And right now the Panthers are off to a very good 3-for-3 start from the field and a 7-0 lead. 2 minutes gone, first quarter, another turnover. Alex Gensler picks that one off. Scoots up the left side, Alex Jaffe. Looks back to Alex Gensler for about a 10-foot baseline jumper, and the shooting. The Panthers have come out hot tonight on 4-for-4 shooting. And Coach Mike Gensel for the Central Mountain Wildcats takes a quick timeout to try to settle his troops down. The ball movement's been pretty well, but they've not given themselves much of a chance here. It's been turnovers that have kept the Wildcats from getting a legitimate shot at anything so far. Meanwhile, the Panthers are in there with a 9-0 lead, 4-for-4 from the field. Alex Gensler with 2, Emily Muller, the sophomore center, with 4, and Megan McLean with that three-pointer she rattled home just a minute ago with 3. So 3 scores out of those 4 baskets, and it's pretty good defense right now. Let's see if the Lady Wildcats can give themselves a chance here by keeping hold of the ball and getting off with a couple of decent shots. Meanwhile, they've still got to contend with the Panthers' man-to-man pressure, which is now just half court. Sandy Stevenson with that ball, bringing it across the timeline. Mallory Moore looking for a cutter, looking for help, finds it in Emily Williams, but can't get through the Emily Muller defense. Long-range jumper, no good. Rebound comes down to Alex Gensler. Abby Lawless, the only senior starter, took that jumper just now for the Wildcats. Christy Gaber with the long range from the baseline. And Christy Gaber's in the scorebook with a big 3, and the Panthers are 5-for-5 from the field and a quick 12 14-0 lead. At least the Wildcats got off a shot that time. If they can hold down these turnovers, they'll be in pretty good shape. Well, I just jinxed them. That was a pass that Abby Lawless sailed long and right into the St. Clair bench. And the turnover sends the ball once again back to the Panthers. 5 minutes to go here. Quarter number one. Christy Gaber brings it across the timeline. Alex Jaffe, left side. Alex Gensler pops out high. Didn't get the pass that time. Gets it now at the free throw line. Spins, looking for help, and finds it in Christy Gaber. Double dribble called. Well, it's been a sort of a superb shooting night so far for the Panthers when they do get the ball, but there have been a couple of turnovers. A double dribble at just now by Christy Gaber sends the ball back to the Lady Wildcats to see if they can't get their first bucket of the night. Abby Lawless left side. Kind of a nice hook shot by Megan Gill, the senior. I missed that substitution. 31 is Megan Gill. You'll hear me say that name a lot. There are 4 Gill sisters on the Wildcats roster, 2 that play varsity, 2 that play junior varsity. Alex Gensler with a spin move from down low. The first shot missed by the Panthers, rattles off the rim and into the hands of Courtney Walsh, zipping down the floor, and Megan McLean with a nice save, but it goes right back in the hands of Abby Lawless for the Wildcats, and the Wildcats scored 2 in a row. And it's a 12-4 Panther lead halfway through the first quarter. Megan McLean with a tough shot. She's left-handed and went from left to right across the lane, shot back over her shoulder and drained. That's a pretty tough shot to make, but she did drain it, and it's a 10-point Panther lead at 14-4. Mallory Moore straight down the lane into the Panther defense. Comes off Alex Gensler, touched it for a minute, but Alex Jaffe regains control. At least now the Wildcats are getting some shots, and they're pretty good shots too. They'll start falling. Megan McLean out near the timeline. Christy Gaber, Megan McLean playing catch. Looking for a cutter of this man-to-man defense. Emily Muller once again, and Emily Muller, the sophomore center, is 3 for 3 and 6 points already tonight for Emily. Early games this season, Emily's gotten in foul trouble in the first quarter and hasn't seen much mid-game play, but right now she is foul-free. And Christy Gaber with the hands up comes away with that steal. Christy was looking back for Alex Gensler, but found its way into the hands of Sandy Stevenson of Central Mountain. Nifty cut down the lane by Sandy Stevenson. Shot goes up a little while and comes back down in the hands of the Panthers. Christy Gaber down to Alex Gensler. Finds Megan McLean in the lane, but in the teeth of that Panda-man defense. Alex Jaffe puts one up, rattles it off the rim. Emily Muller with a rebound attempt, but shoves it out of bounds instead. Substitutions now for the Lady Wildcats. Number 40, Emily Williams, back on the floor. She's a starter. And the first time we'll see number 55, Lauren Dwyer, sophomore. 5'11", the tallest player on the floor for the Wildcats. That's Lauren Dwyer, the sophomore, number 55. 16-4, Panther lead, 2:20 left, first quarter. About an 18-foot jump shot, no good by Emily. It does go in. Rattles up and down and in, but Abby Lawless. 4 points for Abby Lawless on the night, and it's a 16-6 Panther lead. Emily Muller found in the lane one more time, off the rim, off the backboard and in. Emily Muller. 4 for 4 from the field and 8 nifty points for the sophomore center, Emily Muller. Just under 2 minutes to go first quarter, and it's an 18-6 Panther lead. And an ill-advised pass, but it works out for the Wildcats anyway. As Emily Muller got in the way of that, came back to the Wildcats. Emily Muller blocked the shot, and they've got it back again. Mallory Moore with a driving layup. The first personal foul of the game is on Lauren Dwyer, the sophomore, her first team foul. And it took almost a full quarter to have the first personal foul call. It's been a pretty clean first quarter, except for the turnovers early in the game, getting the jitters out of the way by both teams. This will be Alex Jaffe bringing the ball in under the St. Clair basket. Full court man-to-man pressure now, double teamed in the corner. Who touched it last? Looks like the Wildcats touched it last, and it belongs to St. Clair, but they've got a timeline problem. They've got to get across this. Got to get across the midline in 10 seconds. Didn't handle the man-to-man pressure that well that time. But here we go. Now see with Christy Gaber. to Alex Genser across the timeline. Right side to Alex Jaffe. Well beat that time. And Emily Muller comes up with the ball again. Misses it. Gets her own rebound. And personal foul on the Wildcats. Let's see who it's on. That's 40, Emily Williams, the junior. That's her first second team foul. It'll be a 2-shot foul for Emily Muller, who had the presence of mind to grab her own rebound, put it right back, but did get smacked on the way up. Off the rim, off the backboard, and in. Emily Muller now with 9 points and 1 for fun from the line. Central Mountain substitution, a sophomore, Erin White, number 12 on the floor. She's the one in the blue headband. Emily Muller for her second shot and drains that one straight through, and a big old swish 2 for 2 from the line. And early in quarter number 1, Emily Muller with a 10-point first quarter. Emily Williams with a dribble. Sandy Stevenson on the left side. Looking for some help down low, not getting it yet. Top of the key. Erin White way out front now. That's Megan Gill way out front. Penetration drive to the bucket off the rim, and Emily Muller with the rebound off to Alex Genser. And quickly the Panthers are across the time. The hit for the bucket. That's Alex Jaffe on the drive. Up and off a little too hard, but she gets her own rebound back. Right back up and in, and Alex Jaffe with her first points of the night, and all 5 starters have scored. It's a 22-6 Panther lead. Sandy Stevenson. Erin White with the ball and about an 18-foot jumper off the rim, no good. Rebound stays with the Wildcats. A 3-point long-range jumper, off the back of the bank board and in. Number 12, Erin White with that 3. 22-9, 13 seconds to go first quarter. Megan McLean right down Main Street in the left-handed layup. 7 points in the quarter for Megan, and 4 seconds left now. Panthers with a 24-9 lead. 3-point attempt up and off the rim, no good. And the Panthers open up this home game against the Lady Wildcats of Central Mountain High School in Lock Haven with a 24-9 first quarter lead. 0 fouls in that quarter for the Upper St. Clair Panthers, so nobody's in trouble. And Emily Muller, as you probably heard me say, leads all scorers with 10 points with 4 field goals and 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Megan McLean, the junior guard, is second with 7 points, 3 field goals, including 1 gorgeous 3-pointer. Christy Gaber, the senior, has 3. Alex Jaffe with 2. Alex Genser with 2. And every single starter has scored. For the Lady Wildcats, 3 scores in the book tonight. The senior Abby Lawless, 2 buckets for 4 points. Erin White made that gorgeous long-range 3-pointer just now before the half ended with 3, and Emily Williams Jr. with 2. 2 players with personal fouls for the Wildcats. Emily Williams has 1. Lauren Dwyer has 1. Nobody in any serious trouble. Let's see how the lineups come back. 3 substitutions, for the Panthers to start the quarter number 2. You'll see number 33, senior center Brittany Howie. Number 20, junior forward Andrea Payan, and number 10, senior guard Nora Fitzgerald, along with number 40, Megan McLean, and senior guard number 3, Alex Jaffe. Sandy Stevenson with the ball out high. Mallory Moore takes a couple of dribbles and gets it back to Sandy Stevenson. Working the ball down low. That was Abby Lawless again. Into the Brittany Howie defense and got one through those long arms. Brittany Howie skips the pass over Nora Fitzgerald from long range 3-pointer off the mark and over the back foul. That'll be on Alex Jaffe, the senior guard. It'll be her first of the night. First team foul for the Panthers, and the ball goes over to the Wildcats. 24-11, 13-point lead for the Panthers. Just into the second quarter of tonight's game. Sandy Stevenson edges that ball against the Megan McLean defense. Oh, Andrea Payan had a great shot at stealing that one away. And Nora Fitzgerald with some great presence of mind to steal that ball away from Emily Williams. Rolls off Emily's wrist out of bounds, and the ball belongs to the Panthers, but that was started by a great anticipation by Andrea Payan, coming within a whisker of stealing that ball in the forecourt and having a wide open layup. Alex Jaffe into the defense. Finds Andrea Payan on the right side, rattles it in. It doesn't get any much more in than that. Brittany Howie snatches the rebound away from Emily Williams, and Brittany Howie with her first shot and first 2 points of the night. 6 different scores already for the Panthers. 26-11, Panther lead, 15-point margin. Abby Lawless comes across the lane. Emily Williams rattles it off the boards, no good, and who comes away with it? Still playing a little volleyball there. Andrea Pyan, there's that anticipation again, grabs that ball away on the bounce pass that was headed for Abby Lawless. Megan McLean drives the baseline, puts up the left hand, reverse layup. Makes it and pushed from behind. What a great play by Megan. Basket's good. That personal foul is on number 21, Abby Lawless. Her first third-team foul, and Megan McLean with a shot at completing the three-point play on a very nifty reverse layup. Swishes that one straight through. 10 points on the night for Megan McLean to tie sophomore Emily Muller for the game lead right now. Lady Wildcats with the ball, left side against the Panthers defense. Andrea Pyan yet again. Terrific anticipation. The bounce pass gets to Alex Jaffe. Puts it up a little too hard. Comes right back to Andrea Pyan. Finds it just. Nora Fitzgerald had it, sailed it over the head of 6 foot 1 inch Brittany Howie. That's not an easy thing to do, but the turnover goes right back to the Lady Wildcats. Long range three-pointer. Banked off the rim and off the glass and off the rim by Abby Lawless. Did not go in. Megan McLean with an effort at the ball. Did not save it. Sails out of bounds. But Alex Gensler, the sophomore forward, back in the game. Senior guard Alex Jaffe takes a spot on the bench. That leaves Nora Fitzgerald and Megan McLean at the guards. The forwards are Andrea Pyan and junior Alex Gensler. The senior center, Brittany Howie. Emily Williams on the drive. Abby Lawless looking for help. Sandy Stevens, same thing, found somebody down low, number 44, but that's pretty nifty. Courtney Walsh with that nifty runner across the lane. Courtney Walsh with her first two of the night. Andrea Pyan to Alex Gensler for a nifty right side layup, and it's an 18-point Panther lead at 31-13. Sandy Stevenson found for a second there, Courtney Walsh. Stolen away, and Megan McLean on the drive, gives it off to Nora Fitzgerald. Back to Megan McLean, and who's going to take it up? Megan, a little short, gets her own rebound and edges that one over the rim and in the bucket. 12 points on the night for Megan McLean, and a 20-point lead with 5 minutes to go in this first half. 33-13 Panthers. Little over aggressive defense that time by Nora Fitzgerald. That's her second team foul. Nobody in foul trouble for the Panthers. 2 people with 1. Nobody in any serious trouble. Lauren Dwyer, the sophomore, number 55, checks back in for Central Mountain. Courtney Walsh takes a rest. Way out high to Emily Williams. Gets a double team. Megan McLean with those hands up. That's why you play hands up, kids, if you're watching. Andrea Pyan giving everybody fits on that defense, but apparently grabbed the wrist of Lauren Dwyer. Yep, sure enough, foul Andrea Pyan. Her first third-team foul. Foul on the floor of the Central Mountain, brings it out inbounds under their own basket. Sandy Stevenson out high to Aaron White. Emily Williams looking for help. Looks like the Panthers have shifted into a zone. Have they shifted it? They have shifted into a zone defense. You don't see that very often from an Ernie Kuntz team, but it's a 2-3 zone. Alex Gensler shoves it out of bounds, keeps it out of the hands of the Lady Wildcats. And you'll see they'll match up on the inbounds play and probably settle back into that 2-3 zone. There's the matchup. And there's the settle back to the 2-3 zone. A long-range jumper. Almost rescued by Aaron White, but it comes out to Megan McLean, zipping down the lane. Nora Fitzgerald from three-point range. Nora Fitzgerald drains a lovely-looking three. Three three-point buckets on the night for the Panthers. Nora Fitzgerald's first points of the game. 23-point Panther lead. Three-point attempt by Central Mountain's Abby Lawless. Rattles off the rim, no good, but rebounded by Emily Williams. Trapped in the corner, but finds Aaron White in the lane. Into triple team that, and Alex Gensler with her hands up knocks the ball back to Nora Fitzgerald. Long range to Andrea Pyan from 16 feet, no good. Off the rim, rebound to Aaron White of Central Mountain. 3:30 left, first quarter, 35-13, Upper St. Clair lead. down the lane. Sandy Stevenson had a good look at it, but it rattles off and rebounded by Aaron White. Lady Wildcats keep possession. It hit 2 or 3 Panthers' hands and ended up in the hands of Central Mountain. Long range 3, Aaron White rattles off the rim, no good, or off the backboard, no good. Megan McLean comes away with a rebound to Nora Fitzgerald, racing it up the right side. Andrea Payan. Looks like Central Mountain's gone to a zone defense too. They're playing a 2-3 zone. Same for both teams. Tied up ball. Possession arrow goes to the Panthers, so they keep possession. Substitution, Megan Gill, number 31, the senior, back on the floor for Central Mountain. Sandy Stevenson, the junior, takes a seat on the bench. Megan McLean brings the ball in. Alex Gensler down on the baseline. Finds Andrea Pine cutting across the lane, up with the left hand, up and oozes that ball over the rim. It sort of hung there for a good while. And that's Andrea Payan's first bucket of the night. That's really spreading the scoring around here. 8 scorers tonight for the Panthers already. Nifty move to the hoop by Emily Williams. Trips over, let's see who that personal is on. Could have won any 1 or 2 players. Brittany Howie tagged with a personal foul, blocking foul. Her first personal, 4th team foul, and it's a 2-shot foul on the drive for Emily Williams. Oh, clatters the first one off the rim, no good. Substitutions for the Lady Wildcats. Mallory Moore, number 25, the junior, is back in, as is Kristen Brandt. The first time we've seen her tonight. Number 22 is Kristen Brandt, also a junior. Emily Williams drains that one off the back of the rim and through. 1 for 2 from the line. 3 points on the night for Emily. 38-14 Panther lead. 2:30 left, first half. Alex Gensler finds Andrea Payan in the lane for a very nice turnaround jumper. 4 points on the night for Andrea. Lauren Dwyer way out high. It's kind of where you like to see tall people for the other team. Megan Gill with a jumper that goes long. Brittany Howie got pushed in the back by, I couldn't see the number. Let's see if they'll give it to me. Mallory Moore with a personal foul. Her first, 4th team foul. Sophomore Emily Muller checks back in on the floor. Megan McLean, the junior guard, takes a seat on the bench. 2 minutes to go, first half. 40-14. Upper St. Clair with the lead. Alex Gensler with the ball. Emily Muller at the free throw line. Lovely turnaround jumper. Emily Muller's first points of the second quarter, but 12 on the night for Emily Muller to tie Megan McLean for the team lead so far tonight. Down low, Lauren Dwyer into Brittany Howie. Tagged with a foul, but that really could have gone either way. That's Brittany's second. Could have called a charging foul. Must have been that Brittany Howie was moving her feet. That's usually how you tell these things. And Lauren Dwyer, the sophomore, gets 2 free throws. Nice, beautiful high arc, and drains the first one, swishes it straight through. Checking for the Panthers, junior center. I guess she'll be playing center. Usually she plays forward. Junior number 4, Leslie Delaney. Lauren Dwyer with her second free throw. Really nice high arc. That's got a pretty good chance of coming through. Rattles off the rim. Emily Muller, sophomore, with the rebound. Nora Fitzgerald zipping it up the left. Alex Gensler drives right to the bucket. Finds Leslie Delaney underneath. Couldn't handle the ball. In the pass to Andrea Payan. Somebody was crawling all over her back. Let's see who it was for the Lady Wildcats. Emily Williams, number 40, the junior, with the personal foul that time on the floor. Her second, 5th team foul. Andrea Payan gets the ball into Alex Gensler. Back to the free throw line. Left-handed move and left-handed layup attempt. A little hard off the rim and no good. Rebound goes to Central Mountain's Emily Williams. 1:15 left, second quarter. Pass looking down low. Good looking pass to Kristen Brandt. She was just half a step slow, and it sails out of bounds. Turnover goes, sends the ball back to the Panthers. On the floor, Sandy Stevenson back on the floor for Central Mountain. Andrea Payan up beyond the timeline, looking for a cutter down low, finds one, and Alex Gensler, quick move to the right, and up and off the rim, no good. Leslie Delaney with the rebound and off the feet of Sandy Stevenson. Ball stays with the Panthers. Good thinking by Leslie. She was on her way out of bounds and had the presence of mind to save that ball and slap it off a Lady Wildcat leg. Stays with the Panthers. Alex Genser on the inbounds. Finds Andrea Payan in the lane. 11-foot shot, no good, and rebound. Looks like it's off Alex Genser. Belongs to the Lady Wildcats. Just under a minute to go now. Second quarter. Hefty Upper St. Clair lead at 42-15 with just under 50 seconds to go. Sandy Stevenson edges the ball across. Stolen by Andrea Payan. Great anticipation tonight by Andrea. And a good bounce pass. That's how it's done, kids. You don't have to use that chest pass, that beautiful bounce pass. The assist from Andrea Payan. Alex Gensler with her third bucket of the night and 6 points. Right down the lane. Oh, looked like a pretty good block from here. Lauren Dwyer on her way to the bucket. Emily Muller, I think, is going to get tagged with that personal. That's her first of the night, 6th team foul. Just under 30 seconds to go in the second quarter. Probably not going to reach the bonus. But Lauren Dwyer, who's 1 for 2 from the free throw line tonight, gets another chance for 2. High arc, bounce off the rim, hit the rim 4 times and out. It doesn't get much closer than that. She gets one more chance. So for the last 27 seconds, number 21, Abby Lawless, the senior, comes back in for the Lady Wildcats. Lauren Dwyer with her second free throw. Nice high arc up and off to the right side. Alex Gensler down with a rebound to Nora Fitzgerald. 25 seconds to go, second quarter. Nora Fitzgerald across the timeline. Alex Gensler looking for help. What are the Panthers going to do? They're going to work for the last shot. Looks like that's what they might do. Emily Muller finds Alex Gensler. The left-handed spin move. Down low, and Alex Gensler one more time. 8 points in the night for Alex, 6 in the quarter. Long-range three-pointer off the rim, off the backboard, that is, by Mallory Moore. No good. Panthers end up with a rebound and end the first half. Having put together 2 very nice quarters, the Upper St. Clair Panthers lead with it at halftime, 46-15. We'll take a quick break. It'll only be a few seconds for you. It'll be about 10 minutes for us. Stay with us for the second half. We'll be right back. Greetings, everybody. We are back. I'm Kevin McGahey. My videographer, my cameraman is Jared Fink. And here's a quick recap of the first half of this game between the Central Mountain High School Lady Wildcats from Lock Haven, Pennsylvania, and the homestanding Upper St. Clair Panthers. First for the Wildcats. Sort of a light scoring night for them. They've had their chances, but they kept having too many turnovers, and they're playing against the tenacious Upper St. Clair defense. Number 21, Abby Lawless, the senior, leads all Wildcat scorers with 6, with 3 field goals. Emily Williams, the junior, has 3, 1 field goal, 1 for 2 from the line. 1 3-pointer by number 12, the sophomore Aaron White. Courtney Walsh, number 44, 2 points, and Lauren Dwyer, 1 point on 1 of 4 shooting from the free throw line. Only one person in medium foul trouble for the Wildcats. That's number 40, Emily Williams. She has 2. Lauren Dwyer, number 55, has 1. Mallory Moore, number 25, has 1, and number 21, Abby Lawless, 1. That adds up to 5. Nobody in any foul trouble. For the Upper St. Clair Panthers, the scoring has been a little more prolific and widespread, with 8 different scorers in the scorebook in the first half alone. The leading scorer, there's 2 of them for the Panthers. Emily Muller, the sophomore center, leads with 12 points on 5 field goals and 2 for 2 from the line, tied with Megan McLean, the junior guard, also with 12 points. 5 field goals, including 1 gorgeous 3-pointer, and made her only free throw of the night. Alex Gensler, the junior forward, in with 8 points on 4 field goals. Nora Fitzgerald, a 1 3-pointer. Christy Gaber, 1 3-pointer. Andrea Payan, 2 field goals in the second quarter for 4 points for her. Brittany Howie in also with 2. Did I mention Alex Jaffe also with 2? No serious foul trouble for the Panthers. Brittany Howie, the senior center, has 2. Emily Muller, 1. Number 20, Andrea Payan, 1. Nora Fitzgerald took 1 personal foul. And number 3, the senior guard, Alex Jaffe, also with 1. So the second half starts with the same starting lineup the Panthers had to begin the game with. Let's see about the Lady Wildcats. Yep, looks like the exact same starting lineup. 00, Sandy Stevenson. 21, Abby Lawless. 25, Mallory Moore. For number 40, Emily Williams. And 44, Courtney Walsh. That'll be Emily Williams on the drive right side. Travels with the ball. The turnover sends the ball right back to the Panthers. Only 3 seconds gone in the half, but Upper St. Clair starts off basically with the ball here. Alex Jaffe, the senior guard, brings it in. Christy Gaber edges it across the timeline. Panthers with a 46-15 lead, the same lead they had at halftime. Megan McLean, well, with perhaps an ill-advised pass. Sandy Stevenson on the steal. Yep, blocking foul. Megan McLean wasn't quite set. Mallory Moore had turned around with her backside to Megan, but Megan wasn't set, and the contact sort of initiated by Megan. Personal foul. Megan McLean opens with her first of the night, and the first team foul for the Panthers this half. Inlet pass to Courtney Walsh, stolen by Emily Muller. Long pass, Alex Jaffe knocked away by Mallory Moore. Alex Jaffe looking for Megan McLean on the break. Couldn't quite make the connection, but Megan brings the ball inbounds. Finds Christy Gaber out beyond the timeline. Alex Jaffe, the Wildcats are back to man-to-man. They had switched to zone in the second quarter. It didn't do any more, didn't have any more effect on the Panthers than the man-to-man did. They're back to the man-to-man now. Christy Gaber, the long-range shooter with a long-range jumper. Her second bucket of the night, her second three-pointer of the night. 6 points for Christy. Abby Lawless way out high. That's Mallory Moore looking for Cutter, looking for help against that man-to-man pressure of the Panthers, and then her works again. Megan McLean comes away with a steal, and that's just how the Wildcats have gone tonight. They're not giving themselves enough chances to score buckets. Alex Genser playing petty. Well, that's not very elegant looking. A lot of people touch the ball on that little rush. Wildcats end up with it on their own end. Sandy Stevenson brings the ball inbounds. Long jumper by Emily Williams comes down to the Panthers, but still the ball lost into the hands of Sandy Stevenson, and on her way up to the bucket. She's fouled, I think, by Alex Genser. We'll find out in just a second here. That's her first of the night, second team foul. So the Panthers have racked up 2 quick team fouls here. It's no serious trouble again, but harbinger of things to come. Who knows? Sandy Stevenson with her first free throw attempt of the night rattles off the rim, no good. She'll get another. Drains that one straight through, and Sandy Stevenson is in the scorebook with her first point of the night. Panthers with the ball against, well, three-quarter court pressure. Alex Genser to Alex Jaffe on the right side. Christy Gaber out high. Finds Alex Genser down low. Emily Muller cutting for the basket. No, better cut that time. Alex Jaffe from the Alex Gensler assist. And Alex Jaffe 4 points on the night, 2 field goals. That lead is now, well, 35 at 51-16 Panthers. That's another hands-up steal by Alex Jaffe. Coast to coast with a layup off the glass and in. Alex Jaffe did all the work on that one, from the steal to grabbing up the ball and taking it coast to coast for a layup. The 3-point attempt by the Wildcats. Abby Lawless comes back off to Courtney Walsh. Her second bucket of the night and 4 points for Courtney Walsh. Megan McLean's way out front. Alex Jaffe against the man-to-man pressure. Alex Genser finds the ball, spins around, sends it right back out to Christy Gaber. Reset comes out way high. Alex Jaffe into Alex Genser on the free throw line. Long range left-handed jumper by Megan McLean, no good. A rebound was in 4 hands instead of 2, and that possession arrow belonged to the Panthers. They get the ball right back. 53-18 Panther lead. Alex Genser in the lane with a jumper that was off. Alex Jaffe comes up with the ball, and they call the travel. Yeah, you're not allowed to shuffle those feet or your backside when you're laying on the floor. The turnover sends the ball over to the Wildcats. Sandy Stevenson, the junior, with the ball, edging it across the timeline into the Megan McLean defense. 3 minutes gone, third quarter. Emily Williams over the left side. Sandy Stevenson from long range. That 3-point attempt comes up short. Alex Genser with a rebound. Megan McLean ahead to Christy Gaber for the easy layup. 2 more for the Panthers. Christy Gaber, 8 points on the night for Christy. 3 field goals. 2 of those are 3-pointers. 4:40 to go, third quarter. Central Mountain with the ball. Sandy Stevenson way out high, looking for help, set the offense. Panthers have shifted back into a zone. No sense putting that full court man-to-man pressure on. Another error by the Wildcats sends the ball into Alex Gensler's hands. Megan McLean drives the whole length of the floor, puts up the left-handed jumper. She's left-handed, by the way. Courtney Walsh with a personal foul for the Central Mountain Wildcats. Her first team foul of the second half. Megan McLean made the layup and gets one to try and complete the three-point play. She's 1 for 1 from the free throw line tonight. Rattles that one off and into the hands of Courtney Walsh. And the Wildcats on the offense. Sandy Stevenson, right side. Abby Lawless down low, off the foot of Mallory Moore. And once again, just like at the start of the game, the Wildcats have some pretty good ball movement here, but when it comes to getting the ball in the lane into the hoop, it's one turnover after another, and they're really not giving themselves a shot here. If they'd hold down the turnovers, they could get right back in. Well, it's kind of out of hand now, but they could get themselves a few scores that they're not getting because of the turnovers. Emily Muller finds Alex Gensler on the beautiful Alex Gensler cut left-handed layup. And that lead has expanded to 41 points now at 59-18, 3:40 to go, third quarter. Emily Williams and Sandy Stevenson playing catch out in the forecourt. Trying to find a way to get now by this, looks like a 1-3-1 zone by the Panthers. Tough to beat a 1-3-1 zone. You find the corners of that zone usually, and it's a trapping zone. One more turnover by the Lady Wildcats, goes into the backcourt, right through the legs of Sandy Stevenson. Once it was touched, that ball became dead on the turnover. Over to the Panthers. Alex Jaffe bringing the ball in. Lauren Dwyer, the sophomore, number 55, back on the floor. Abby Lawless takes his seat on the bench for the Wildcats. Alex Gensler out high. There's still man-to-man pressure by the Lady Wildcats. Emily Muller at the free throw line extended. Christy Gaber on the dribble. The Lady Wildcats, though they're in a huge deficit now, have not given up. They played strong defense the whole night long. And that's no different. No shot. That was before the shot. The foul on number 25, Mallory Moore. That's her second team foul, but that's a floor foul, not on the shot. Ball belongs to the Panthers. Emily Muller, our free throw line extended. Christy Gaber with an incredibly long range jumper, NBA range. No good. A rebound in the hands of Lauren Dwyer, who brings it across the timeline into the hands of Sandy Stevenson. Mallory Moore, and the grab at the ball results in a tied up ball. The jump ball belongs to the Lady Wildcats, and I see the clock continuing to move here. It looks like the mercy rule has been invoked in this game. So that clock will keep running through timeouts, or well, through foul shots, through out of bounds plays. So time will elapse a little quicker here than it has in the first half. Pressure defense again by the Panthers. 18-foot jumper by Emily Williams goes off long and off of Christy Gaber. Out of bounds. Ball belongs to Central Mountain. But to see that clock keeps running, 139, 138 through these out of bounds where normally that clock would stop. Emily Williams on the inbounds. Sandy Stevenson down low has found Courtney Walsh back out. And one more turnover by the Lady Wildcats. 1:20 left, third quarter. It's a 59-18 Upper St. Clair lead. Substitution for the Lady Wildcats. Number 31, we've seen her before. Megan Gill, the senior, returns to the lineup. Sandy Stevenson, the junior, takes a seat on the bench. Megan McLean inbounding the ball to Christy Gaber. Into the man-to-man pressure by the Lady Wildcats. Megan McLean right into the raised hands of Mallory Moore. Drives down the lane, no good, off. And Alex Jaffe comes off with a rebound. Megan McLean racing the ball into the forecourt at the free throw line, puts one up and in. Drains it off the back of the rim. Megan McLean with 16 points on the night. Leads all scorers by a pretty good margin. 35 seconds left, third quarter. Lauren Dwyer at the free throw lane, drives to the hoop into the Emily Muller defense, off the rim, no good. Alex Genser comes up with the ball on a 3-on-1 break, finds Megan McLean left side, up and off the glass and in. Megan McLean, 18 points on the night, 6 in the quarter, 14 seconds left. And it's a 63-18 Upper St. Clair lead. Central Mountain with the shot and the rebound, Lauren Dwyer. 3 points on the night for Lauren Dwyer, and that was only a 5-point quarter for the Lady Wildcats. It's the turnovers that aren't doing them any good. It's 63-20. We'll take a quick break here to end the third quarter. Stay with us. We'll be right back for quarter number 4. In a very nice quarter for the Panthers. They've now extended this lead to 63-20. That was only a 5-point quarter for Central Mountain. And let's see, substitutions, a brand new lineup except for senior Alex Jaffe on the floor. That's Allie Lee, number 5, the sophomore guard. Senior center, Brittany Howie. Junior, Andrea Payan, and Alex Jaffe at the free throw line, no good. Brittany Howie, the 6'1 center, comes down with that rebound, puts it up, no good. And a scrum on the floor. Jump ball, possession belongs to Central Mountain, but this clock's going to be running. Mallory Moore on the drive to the hoop. No serious defense put on by the Panthers. Mallory Moore with her first points of the night. First bucket, and it's a 63-22 Panther lead. Brittany Howie way out high. Alex Jaffe beyond the timeline. Dribbles toward the hoop, puts it up and drains it straight through. 8 points on the night for Alex Jaffe. Long shot rebounded by the same Alex Jaffe, and looking for help down the floor. Comes across the right side, across the timeline, finds Andrea Payan right near the sideline. Skips the pass back to Allie Lee, almost over her head. Run down nicely by Allie. Number 31, I couldn't tell who that was on. Central Mountain personal foul on number 31, Megan Gill, the senior. Her first third team foul. Substitution, Alex Jaffe, the senior guard, comes to the bench. Leslie Delaney, the junior forward, on the floor. The pressure defense still put on by the Central Mountain Wildcats. Kind of a lazy pass by Leslie Delaney comes right in the hands of Sandy Stevenson, and another tied up ball. Andrea Payan with a good presence of mind to go after that ball, and Sandy Stevenson she seems to be okay. Wasn't sure if she twisted her ankle or hurt a finger. Upper St. Clair has the ball, but the clock continues to run. 5 minutes 45 left in the game. Substitution by the Lady Wildcats. Looks like an ankle for Sandy Stevenson. Hope she'll be all right. Emily Williams comes back on the floor for the Lady Wildcats. 2 personal fouls and 5 points on the night, or 3 points on the night for Emily. Pretty good defense put on by the Lady Wildcats that time, and the steal by Abby Lawless brings the ball back on the Wildcat side. Megan Gill, right side. That's Mallory Moore driving to the hoop and off an Upper St. Clair foot. Ball stays with the Wildcats under their own basket. That's Emily Williams with the inbounds play over Nora Fitzgerald's head to Mallory Moore, and a personal foul, a holding foul. Believe it's on Nora Fitzgerald. Yep, sure enough, it's on Nora Fitzgerald. Nora Fitzgerald's second of the night, third team foul. Still no serious foul trouble for anybody on the floor. A long-range jumper by Mallory Moore. Off and in the hands of the Panthers. 4:30 left to go in the game. Allie Lee, the sophomore guard, across the timeline. Andrea Payan. Right side, looking for a cutter, looking for help. Decides to take it herself. Baseline, 8-foot jumper. Whacked on the wrist by, looks like number 21, Abby Lawless. That's her second. 4th team foul, and it's a 2-shot foul for Andrea Payan. Andrea misses the first, makes the second. Number 14 on the senior guard on the floor, Kayla Lamar on for Andrea Payan. Takes a seat on the bench. It's a 66-22 Panther lead. 4:10 to go in the game. Lauren Dwyer drives to the hoop, loses the ball, scooped up by guard Allie Lee. Kayla Lamar to Nora Fitzgerald. Shuffled her feet that time. They could have called a travel, didn't. Very nice look, and Brittany Howie finds Leslie Delaney wide open on the left side for Leslie Delaney's first points of the night. Nora Fitzgerald with another reaching foul. Her third. Fourth team foul for the Panthers, and on the floor is senior guard Melissa Benincasa. Brittany Howie takes a seat on the bench. Panthers are going with speed, not size right now, with a 68-22 lead. 3:10 to go first in the game, that is. Megan Gill, Emily Williams with a long-range three-point shot. Drains that one straight through. 6 points on the night for Emily Williams. And it's a 68-25 Panther lead. Nora Fitzgerald out high beyond the timeline. Just under 3 minutes left in the game. Panthers up by 43. Allie Lee at the timeline. Nora Fitzgerald right side. Being backed up to the timeline. Finds Melissa Benincasa, gets her first touch of the night. Yep, she shuffled her feet. She saw Leslie Delaney standing wide open there and hesitated just that 1 millisecond and cost her on the travel as she dragged her foot. 2:30 to go in the game. Three substitutions for the Lady Wildcats. Number 20, Caitlin Gill on the floor, one of the Gill sisters. 30. Number 12, Erin White is on, and I regret I do not know who number 33 is. 2 minutes left in the game. The drive down the lane. Melissa Benincasa commits the personal foul. She gets in the scorebook. That's Steph Gill. She'll be the other Gill sister. So all four Gill sisters have played tonight. Steph Gill misses the first free throw, gets another one. Amber Reese, number 3, a senior, also on the floor now for the Lady Wildcats. And Steph Gill misses both. Panthers ball. Nora Fitzgerald under 2 minutes to go in the game now. 68-25, 43-point Panther lead. Allie Lee out high to Melissa Benincasa. Looking for help. Leslie Delaney looking low. Thought she saw Allie Lee open for just a second. Didn't. Allie Lee gets the ball back after the attempted steal by the Lady Wildcats. Nora Fitzgerald out high. Melissa Benincasa for 3. Drains it through. Melissa Benincasa has a pretty good cheering section here, and that's her first points of the season. She's played in 3 of the Panthers' home games, but everybody's rooting for Melissa. Long shot up by Amber Reese, goes off the rim. Allie Lee comes down with it and also drags that foot. Again, she saw, I guess, Kayla Lamar headed down toward the bucket. This had one little hesitation, dragged her foot, travel, sends the turnover over to the Lady Wildcats. 1 minute to go in the game, 71-25. Panther lead. Steph Gill out high looking for some help. Finds her sister Kelsey Gill, that's number 11. Kelsey Gill drives through the lane and puts one up and in. Her first points of the night. 40 seconds to go in the game. Melissa Benincasa with the ball, drives baseline. Kayla Lamar in the lane. Let's see if she can score one. No, Kayla Lamar rattles one off. A rebound to the Lady Wildcats. That's Caitlin Gill, number 20. So there's 3 Gill sisters on the floor. A rebound. Caitlin Gill gets a rebound and up. Fouled on her way up to a bucket. attempt, that is. Allie Lee with a personal foul that time for the Panthers. Her first 16 foul. It's 2 shots for Caitlin Gill. Drains the first one. And she's in the scorebook for the first time tonight. Drains them both. 2 points, 2 for 2 for Caitlin Gill. 71-29 Panther lead. 18 seconds to go in the game. I would doubt the Panthers would look for a shot. I'd suspect them just let the clock run out at this stage. 6 seconds to go. Nora Fitzgerald out at the timeline. In no big hurry to do anything much with the ball. But the Wild Lady Wildcats defense never gave up. And the final score of tonight's game, they came a long way for this from Lock Haven, but the USC Panthers come away with a 71-29 victory, and their record stays perfect. No losses on the season for Upper St. Clair. Well, my name is Kevin McGahey. My cameraman has been Jared Fink. We thank you for watching tonight's game on Cable 7, and we'll be back Monday night for a section game when the Bethel Park Blackhawks come to town. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for watching, and good night.